It's Trevor Hook from the KBIE Newsroom, and it's time for Missouri on Mic, conversations from Missouri in its 200th year. Missouri on Mic first unveiled its traveling audio booth during this year's True Falls Film Festival. We heard a wide variety of stories that weekend, but we heard a lot of participants talk about our state's landscape, our parks, our trails, our forests, and we wanted to share a few of those conversations with you. We'll be hearing from friends Diane Lurkins and Sasha Goodnow about some of their favorite outdoor spots in Missouri, but first, we'll hear from retired producer Frank Finley about what he says the Show Me State's picturesque scenery means to him. Here's Frank.
The geography is so pretty. You go to different corners of the state and you'll have a completely different look or feel for the topography. I remember when I was going to school in California, people would talk about Missouri, and I said it's really not that bad. You don't just need to fly over it. I remember one of my classmates who lived in California said his family took a driving trip through Missouri once, and he just said it's just so green. There's just so much green here, and that was what impressed him. So I would tell people there's a lot of great scenery. If you love to go on float trips, it's always a favorite thing to do. And then lots of great parks, things to see.
So I moved here, I guess it's 15 years ago, and had visited since my sister had lived in St. Louis, but didn't realize how much outdoors there is here. I come alive in the outdoors, and just even in the St. Louis area, there are tons of places to go hiking after work. You can just go to a trail, you can go in the woods, and I think that's worth celebrating because I've lived in other states where you can't escape. And it's wonderful in Missouri because you can get to the outdoors and be quiet very conveniently.
I think of float trips and hiking. Gosh, Rockbridge State Park, for sure, which you and I have been there, Diane.
Yes.
It's just really diverse, and it's been protected by the state, and it's huge. And I feel like Diane and her son Travis, like they are a family that loves to hike, and they kind of taught me that. So that's what we like to do together, I feel like.
Yes. Another place I love is the Katy Trail.
Yeah.
Love getting on the Katy Trail and stopping off at different places. More towards, I live in St. Louis, so in the St. Louis area, there's wineries that you can go to, and it's fun.
Being outside gives me so much hope for my future. I love being in nature, and so I just hope that continues to be the forefront of what's going on with Missouri and what makes Missouri so special. The outdoors that we still protect and keep pristine. There's a lot of people that are passionate about that, and I'm really grateful for that.
That was Frank Finley, Diane Lurkins, and Sasha Goodnow talking about how much they love Missouri's natural landscapes. Missouri on Mic is an oral history and journalism project for Missouri's 200th year. Thanks to Connor McGovern and Emma Boyle for producing these conversations. Music was provided by the Bernie Sisters. For more conversations like this, visit kbie.org. I'm Trevor Hook. Thanks for listening.